If you hate Brexit, look away now, or maybe turn on the kettle, or use one of those noisy electric toothbrushes, because one of the principal architects of Britain's departure from the EU is sounding more and more like he's mulling another attempt to change the political weather. If you listened to any questions, or if you listen later, you might well have spotted this.
Boris Johnson was the right leader for 2019 to get us over that hurdle. It now needs somebody else to take it on so that we can take full advantage. Despite the rotten deal, the City of London is growing quickly. We've got the fastest projected growth for the G7. Our entrepreneurial flair is coming out. In years to come, we'll say to ourselves, why didn't we do this sooner?
That's the unmistakable sound of Nigel Farage, the former leader of the Brexit Party and UKIP, of course. These days he's a talk show host, and if you bung him a few quid, he'll send a birthday video message to a friend. But he's beginning to talk about fomenting another revolt on the right, his phrase. Jonathan Blake, our political correspondent, has been listening and reading what he's been writing as well about what might happen next, Jonathan.
And it's interesting what he has to say. He talks of, as you say, a growing threat to the Conservatives from the right. He says MPs in red wall seats have the jitters, and I think what he's done quite effectively here is sketch out a map of the political danger ground for Boris Johnson as it is at the moment. And he talks in this piece in the Telegraph about a combination of what you could call social issues, probably more emotive topics around immigration, particularly channel crossings, statues being vandalised, and then economic concerns that people have as well, particularly around energy bills. And he says it is Reform UK, of course, the party which he is involved in, albeit at arm's length, that is the one that has the capacity, the potential maybe, with its policies to take advantage of the concerns people have in those areas and pose a threat to the Prime Minister. All aligned as well, of course, to the sense he clearly has that Brexit, although it has happened, has not fulfilled its full potential yet and hasn't been done properly. So he has this tantalising phrase that he is going to increase the help that he gives to Richard Tice, the leader of Reform UK.
No, you only have to mention the name Farage on Radio 4. And there are some who say, why are you talking about this man? He's in the past. The truth is, he's an electoral serial loser. He loses everything. But he's one of the biggest political winners of my lifetime. He knows how to shift the Tory party in the direction he wants to shift it, even though he's outside.
And he's drawn a parallel from 2010 to now, and he said that that was the time at which he noticed the sea change in voters' views, which led to the campaign to leave the EU and Britain's eventual departure. And he says a similar thing is happening now. But I would look back to what he said in March last year when he quit as leader of Reform UK. I know I've come back once or twice when people thought I'd gone, but this is it. It's done. It's over.